we should share it with people, with professionals, with people who want to be great actors, people who want to make great movies, and that wisdom, sometimes, the wisdom that can come very early in your life. Sometimes that wisdom you gather after a long time. Maybe you have lived your life in a very ignorant way, but at some point of your life you are figuring out that you're having that wisdom, and you're sharing it with people. You feel like sharing. Sometimes you feel like sharing. Sometimes you feel like writing a book. It's great to write a book, Sometimes you write a memoir. Sometimes you write an autobiography. Sometimes there is only one book. Sometimes there are more than one books. But it is not like writing a book only. It is like sharing something with people worth reading, that can push the profession of acting forward, that can push the literature of acting forward, that can evoke something, in people, so that they can pick and choose acting as a profession. And I understand in many cultures they will have a lot of conflicts with their parents, or many people from the community. But that's what I'm talking about. It's a great profession. When you have that sense of freedom, when you have that sense of responsibility, when you have that sense of giving to people, or maybe you are figuring out your own philosophy in life, and that can in turn nurture your acting skills, your acting philosophy in different ways. So it is always a learning experience, no matter whatever we are going through. And sometimes people just let it go. Sometimes people just meticulously, go through things because each and everything matters to them. And you can do both. You can figure out which one to do when. But sometimes we just let life happen. Sometimes we make life happen. And we can have our own adventures, we can have our own experiences, we can listen to our others' experiences, compassion, empathy. We can listen to people talking, listen to their stories, and we can relate so much, because that universal humanity we can connect with. And we like a lot of things in life. We can be great human beings, or as a human being we can have a stretched personality, having a big gamut, if I say so, of emotions or talents. As a human being you can have that. But a good movie will give you the opportunity to express a lot through characters, through performances. A great artwork will give you the opportunity to express yourself. And if you are directing it, if you are writing it, then you can put a lot of details into it, because those minute details, those nuances you will come up with once you have delved deep into those things, and you have gone through those experiences. So those things you do, and we can always have an excuse for making an artwork. We can always have an excuse for making a movie. We can always have an excuse for meeting someone or a community where we can share a lot of things, where we can have a great discussion regarding acting, regarding life. Sometimes the little things about life, we can learn so much, and we can have a great experience just by talking about that, just by sharing that, introspecting and reflecting on that. We can do that. So acting is a great profession. If you think about acting as a profession, it's a great profession, and few lucky ones can have the opportunity to play a lot of roles, so that they are experiencing life and they are also playing a lot of roles. So quite an experience. And even if you choose to do few roles or particular roles, life can still offer you a lot. So acting as an experience, as an activity, as a practice is vast, and we can always learn from it, we can always improvise, we can always give a lot back to the literature of acting, give a lot back to the practice of acting, so that it can help others too.